come back. It's Janet here. You can register.
If you are a student in the uni, whether first year, second year, or even SHS, during my time, there were no SHS students, but most of us were in the university. Some were in their final year, some their third year, some too had graduated, they were working. So anybody can really join, but they just have a range of people that they want. So for graduates, you shouldn't have graduated longer than 3 years, right? And for age as well, you should not be more than 28 years old. So anyone from any background can join. So whether you are from a tech background, you are from a marketing background, HR, whatever background it is that you are from, you can apply. They just want people who have the entrepreneurship like mindset and are very open-minded, okay, to opportunities like this. Yeah, and the registration is online, as you can see here. And the two major things you will need is your CV and your motivation letter. So for the CV, for those who don't have an idea about it, just Google it online, try to get your CV on one page and let it be straightforward. Just if you are stating places you did internship at, volunteering activities you did, let them be very specific and talk about what you did, the impact you achieved at each place, okay? It's very straightforward. And you would also need a short motivation letter. The maximum words that they require for the motivation is 300 words. And it's basically to show them why you should be selected, okay? So you can talk about your background, any entrepreneurship stuff you've done, and anything in relation to being innovative, creative, and taking initiatives on like anything really that you've done, that from looking at their websites, going through what their aim of the program is and all that. You just put down what you do and hopefully you get selected, okay? So basically let them know why they should pick you or why you are the ideal candidate for this opportunity. And even though 24 is like a small number, you can certainly be part of them, as I was last year. As I mentioned, the deadline is June 3rd this year. That's the end of this month, May. So when the application deadline is due, like a week after, you should expect something. Okay, that is from 7th to 14th June here. You would get an email if you are selected. I'm not sure about those that are not selected, whether they get an email, but probably.
So I'm going to start the application process right away. So you click on the register button here. So when you come to the registration, you choose your country, okay? So when you are Ghanaian, you choose on the Ghanaian registration, and if you are Dutch, you choose on the Dutch registration. So everything at both sides are basically the same. So I'll just go through the Ghanaian one, then we see how that goes. Okay. So it's a very straightforward application, okay? So nationality, yeah, Ghanaian. Your name, first name, I'll just type in Janet. I'm not actually applying, I'm just showing you how to go about it. I'll just select any image to put there, okay? So that is that. Then the gender, female, age, I'll just put a random age there. And then email, I just put in fabijanet@yahoo.com. Phone number, I'll put in just any number there. It has to start with +233. That's if you are Ghanaian. And if you are Dutch, I don't know the prefix for Dutch people, but you know your prefix. You put that there before your phone number. Yeah, this should be 10. This is not my number, so it's just a placebo in my study statistics. University, it's not any of this, so I just put order. And the name of the university, that is KNST for me. Level, I did my bachelor's. Okay. And I have graduated. So if you haven't, you just state whichever that relates with you. And next, so this is where you choose the CV that you have prepared, okay? And then you write your motivation letter here. It states here that please provide a short motivation why you want to participate in NBC 2022. Then you also see here that the maximum words are 300. Okay. And you must be available for all the days of the summer school before you would be considered. So if you look through the timeline, okay, which is Monday 15th August to Friday 19th August, if you know that there's a day in here that you can't be available for the summer school, then there's no even point of applying. But you can still state it there. Maybe your application would widen, and if you get selected, you can be pardoned. But I don't know about that. It would be advisable to just be sure that you would be available for those days. And I'm sure that in a case where, let's say you check everything, okay, you were sure that you would be available, and then you actually get selected, God willing, and you go to the program and something happens, I'm sure then you can just ask permission or something. But if you are very much aware that you can't be available at a particular day or on a particular day, please reconsider applying for this. Okay? Then your availability for the expedition trip. If you're available, you can state it there. So the summer school is like the main event. The expedition trips are just like a plus. So if you come for the summer school and you won't be available for the expedition trip, that is fine. If you would too, you should just state it there. We have 2 expedition trips, as I mentioned. So the one to Netherlands and the one that would be in Ghana. That is after the summer school. And you confirm your registration and give permission to them to contact you. Okay, you can read about the privacy statements here and then check the box if you're okay with that. So you check boxes of both the confirmation and private statements, and you just submit. That is basically it. I'll shortly go through how the Dutch too can apply for this. It's still the register button here, okay. So it takes you to this page where you choose your country. So this time I'll choose Dutch registration. I think the only difference here is the expiry date passport part here. Okay, I'm just choosing anything for now, but if you're a Dutch person watching this, you should certainly choose the right date that your passport would expire. I know that if you are going to any country, your passport should have at least 6 months validity. Okay, that's what I know. Then you input your name. I just put my name there. Like I mentioned, I'm not actually applying. So I'm already an alumni, so I can't apply again. This is just for the video. Just doing this so that we can get to the next page, so that we all see that it's pretty much the same application for both countries. The name of your university, you just put it there, and your level. I will choose this, but you would have to choose what relates to then a year graduated. You go to next. And you can see, you also have to choose your CV file here. You add your motivation letter, and you also choose your availability. So you check all the boxes if you'll be available for all these days. And then whether you'll be available for the expedition trip in Netherlands and in Ghana. Then you confirm that your registration is valid and you give permission for them to contact you. And you also check for the privacy statement after reading it. And you just submit. That is pretty much it.
The first timeline here is 15th to 19th August. Okay, that's where the summer school happens. So in Ghana and the Netherlands, it happens simultaneously. As I mentioned, that is 5 days. And we are expected to come a day before the 15th. So after the summer school, you have an option to just end there or go on an expedition trip. The expedition trip is where you go to Netherlands, meet your fellow teammates, okay, and you also work on a business case there. So that expedition trip is the 21st to 30th October we have here, and it's 9 days, longer than even the summer school. So the 21st to 30th October is where the Ghanaians join the Dutch teammates in the Netherlands. Again, it's 9 days. But even before that, from 10th to 19th October, there's an expedition trip in Ghana where the Dutch people, your Dutch teammates, come to meet you in Ghana, right? And you also work on a business case. In both countries, you'll be working on business cases, okay? It's not just about going there and doing nothing. You'll be working on business cases, help startups like solve relevant problems going on in their businesses, and actually learn more about the trade relation between Ghana and the Netherlands. So this is a really fun aspect. And in order to qualify for the expedition trip, this is what happens. After the summer school, we get a few weeks to prepare for an application for the expedition trip. So you coming to the summer school, it's not like a sure deal that you are going for the expedition trip in the Netherlands. So that's just one aspect about that. Okay, but it's very possible to get in. In the application process, my time, we were supposed to do a 3-minute video, very short, right? A 3-minute video explaining what you learned during your time in the summer school, what you learned, and then what new ideas you have on board. And from that, based on whatever criteria they have, they select 8 people from the 24 for each country. Okay, so the Netherlands, they're going to select 8 people to go on the expedition trip. In Ghana, they're going to select 8 people to go on the expedition trip out of the 24 participants in each country. So in the end, you're going to have 16 people from both countries going on the expedition trip to the Netherlands and also back to Ghana, or Ghana back to the Netherlands, however you want to put it. So that is how it is. Okay. And unfortunately, I wasn't picked for the expedition trip, but that is fine. Everything happens for a reason. But if it were you, it's very possible to get in, okay? Because I didn't, doesn't mean you can't. Okay, it just depends on you and how you push yourself. So I know that my application or the video I did was great, but probably that was not what they were looking for. So that is fine as well. So the second page of the FAQs is, are there costs involved? This is where all of us would be very excited about. No, there are no costs involved. You just bring yourself and your ideas, and everything else will be sponsored for you. So everything is free, okay? Everything is free. Another part of the whole program is you don't just work on a business case, you actually go on trips. For my time, we went to Ghana Innovation Hub where we met some entrepreneurs, we conversed with them, discussed the challenges they were facing, and we helped them solve them, okay? And apart from that, we had a company visit as well where we visited Blue Skies, okay? We got to learn about how they have a relationship with the Netherlands, okay? So they also export the goods that they have to the Netherlands, and the whole process is so amazing. We also visited a pineapple farm. I'm sure from the pictures I showed earlier, you saw some of that. We learned about the whole process and all that. So it was amazing. Okay. Yeah, so there are no costs involved. And when you actually get selected to go on the expedition trips, your travel, your accommodation costs, everything will be fully covered. Who organizes it is the Dutch Ministry of Foreign Affairs and the Embassy of the Netherlands in Ghana, okay, and some few people that organize it. So you can read more about them here. What do we ask from you? So all they want is that you are committed, you are creative, you are enthusiastic, you are open-minded, okay, and you have the entrepreneur spirit. You don't necessarily have to have like something going on in terms of entrepreneurship, but you have that mindset. You know how to go about it, okay.
So I hope you guys enjoyed the video, you found it interesting, and those of you that are interested, please, like, this is a great opportunity, okay? So do the application, be fast about it. The deadline is just 3rd June, just this 3rd June, okay? Then if you have any questions apart from what I've answered in the video, you can put them down in the comment box so that I answer them. If you need any help as well, you just state it in the comment section, okay? And I would help you out. And those that are applying, kindly state in the comment section as well that you've applied and that. And also, if you get selected, you should also do that. So that I know that at least someone or some people get selected through my video. Kindly share with your friends and family as much as possible, okay, so that they also learn from this. And if they are interested, they can apply. Also, I have some amazing videos planned ahead, so you guys, you can't miss out. Stay tuned, click on the notification bell to be notified of all my videos so that you are the first person to watch them whenever I upload, okay? Thank you. See you in the next video.